Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, hi, my name's Lavinia and I post beauty videos regarding makeup and skincare 3 times a week, every Tuesday, Friday, and Sunday at 8 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. So if that's something you're interested in, I'd love for you to join my channel by hitting the big red subscribe button. As you can see, I'm sitting here with no makeup on. We are going to kind of do a get ready with me today. I really just needed this to sit down in front of the camera and just talk to you guys while I get ready. So yeah, if you want to see that, just keep on watching.
Oh, you tell me stories, you tuck me in, and the second you leave, I call you right back to check for monsters in my streets.
I really needed to just sit down and do like a talking video, since sitting down and talking to the camera has always made me feel better. You know, even when I'm having like a really bad day, every time I sit down to film, it's like all my worries just disappear and I'm just, you know, with myself, playing with makeup and skincare and talking to my friends, which are you guys, and it's really just something that is like a de-stressor for me and really helps me. I did lose my dog just about a week ago, and it's been really hard not having him here, especially while filming, just because he would always sit right under my tripod and I'd have to cut the video so much just because he would cough or he would, you know, make noise, and I'd always tell him, Ringo, shh, because I'm filming. But yeah, it's gonna be a little weird and it's gonna take time to get used to, but if I seem a little off, that is why. But that's why I'm also sitting down for this video, because YouTube is that one thing that just gets my mind off everything. So let's just get into getting ready. So I just finished washing my skin, just cleansing it, and I used this Banish Pumpkin Enzyme mask right before. You guys are gonna see a lot on this pretty soon in a video, so stay tuned for that. But I have been using this mask a lot recently. It's just a really nice like exfoliating mask. It makes my skin look so bright. And then I'm gonna take the Paula's Choice BHA 2% liquid exfoliant just to prep my skin. I just put this right into my hands and pat it in. And just actually go in with a moisturizer next. This is the Bubble Slam Dunk Hydrating Moisturizer. Now I'm gonna apply some of my Succinic acid from the Inkey list. Best spot treatment out there. I have a huge cyst under my skin here that I feel like is gonna come out pretty soon.
Hi, sisters!
So I'm applying a bit of this over there to just hopefully prevent it as much as I can. While that sinks into the skin, I'm gonna just microblade it really quick, just because my eyebrows are kind of all over the place and I don't really feel like tweezing them today. So now I'm going to apply SPF. So I also wanted to talk today about kind of my journey with my channel and how it's evolved over the years, because I feel like it's really changed, especially in this past year. I'm just gonna do my eyebrows now with the NYX Micro Brow Pencil. When I first started my channel, I started in DIYs and stuff because I always thought I wanted to be an interior designer. But quickly, makeup was something I really wanted to do. And that's how all my tutorials, makeup reviews, product reviews, all of that really started. And my love for drugstore makeup, drugstore products, and simply doing reviews to help people that maybe didn't know which makeup to buy, or like at the drugstore you can't sample stuff, so that's why I started doing lip swatch videos. And when quarantine kind of happened, I started experimenting more with skincare. And I feel like part of that was because I have had acne kind of my whole life, and I've been dealing with skin insecurities and all that as long as I've known, like since I was like 13. I've talked about that before, but being at home and really having nothing, like I was in school and stuff, but I started filming a lot more. But because I was at home, I wasn't wearing as much makeup. And I really got curious about skincare more than I was before. I started not only finding more confidence in my skin, even though I still get acne, I have a ton of scarring left, all of that. I found this new confidence in my skin. I'm just gonna use the Anastasia Brow Freeze on a little spoolie here. And that was something, as I said, didn't experience before. And I think with that skin confidence, I kind of lost my, not lost my love for makeup, but I just didn't feel like wearing it every day, since I didn't feel like I really needed to feel pretty. With that came a lot more skincare videos on my channel and a lot more content dedicated to skincare reviews rather than makeup. I will, you know, admit that skincare videos do typically better than makeup, especially right now. I think since a lot more people are getting into skincare, they do well. And as someone who struggles with acne, you know, it's maybe nice to see on a person that has problematic skin and see these tests that I do and stuff. I'm gonna move on to my face here. I'm gonna use a bit of this Milani Green Goddess and just spray it on. And then I'm gonna take this Sephora S Clean Foundation in the shade 5. Just gonna put a bit on the back of my hand here and use it with my fingers. It's really light coverage. As I was saying, my makeup videos just started to get filtered out of my schedule, and I started putting a lot more emphasis on my skincare videos, and I truly enjoyed them just because I was learning more about my skin, I was teaching you guys more about skincare, and it was just, you know, a really great thing. I do sometimes like come by my vanity and I look at all this makeup I have and I'm like, wow, like I feel like I completely abandoned makeup, something that I loved for years, and I don't wear it that much anymore. And even when I do, I'll do very light looks like what I'm doing right now, and it's just very different from, let's say, what I was doing just a couple years ago. I haven't bought makeup in months, like literally months, and the makeup I have bought is super minimalistic, very natural, that I can kind of wear just over my skincare and just call it a day. Like, it's not like my full glam looks, and I haven't gotten experimental with eye looks and colors and lipsticks. Like, I'll wear a lip balm with a lip liner underneath some days. I'll do a little bit of eyeliner with an eyeshadow and mascara. Like, that is the extent of doing my makeup these days, and it's just crazy because I feel like I've lost that whole part of what I used to love. And of course, like, hobbies that you enjoy like change over the years and you lose interest in some things. I feel like I'm also conflicted a bit because I'm just taking a bit of this e.l.f. concealer, the Hydrating Camo. I love doing skincare videos, and I keep getting more requests to do more skincare videos, or more brands approaching me to try out products than on the makeup side. So I feel like for me, that's kind of like why I've been pushing it out. But also because I found this confidence in my skin where I feel like I don't need to wear makeup every day. But that doesn't mean I don't love it anymore and I don't love doing full glam. I just kind of feel like I like how my skin looks when there's less on it, rather than when I do full glam and it really brings out my texture and stuff. I would almost rather have my scars peeking through and you can see all that than have my texture emphasized. And even though I have good makeup skills and know how to kind of work with that stuff, some days I just don't want it on, and I feel like it's very normal. And even for people who do makeup on a daily basis here on YouTube, we don't wear it every day. It's not Like, I wake up at the crack of dawn and do my full glam, and I haven't done full glam in so long. Like, even when I have a full eyeshadow look on, my base makeup is very minimal. I never do full coverage foundation anymore. I honestly haven't done it in so long, and I kind of have missed that like therapeutic aspect of applying makeup. I'm gonna take this L'Oreal Infallible powder. It's really nice for just adding a bit more coverage. I'm just gonna take it on a big fluffy brush. I'm gonna use this to kind of set down the skin really lightly. I don't know, what do you guys think? Do you feel like this whole staying at home thing and lockdown has kind of made you less interested in makeup and more skincare? I'm gonna take a small eyeshadow brush to set my eyelids. Do you miss seeing all my makeup videos? Like, just filming like this. I haven't filmed like this in so long, which is crazy. And just my posts regarding makeup have gone down. Like, they're not as frequent. I don't think I've posted a makeup video in weeks now, what feels like. And in my case, kind of change up my niche a little bit. But I find with makeup, you know, everyone's kind of going that more natural route now. Even though I see on TikTok, you know, there's just more of a natural aspect to it and more lightweight than it was like a few years ago. Like, I keep seeing this 2016 versus 2020 or 2021 makeup. By the way, this is the Sistar Cosmetics contour stick. And I've been seeing that quite a fair amount, like that difference in how makeup, especially on social media, was just a few years ago compared. And I think everyone has embraced this more natural side of things. But, you know, I still like getting glammed up sometimes. But I just don't focus as much on the super heavy face makeup. Like, even today, like, is a little bit more than I would do on a day where I'm getting ready recently. And that has really changed, just because, not just that I'm more confident in my skin, but as I said, I've just liked how my skin looks more when there's less packed on it. And I think that's something I realized with having texture and having acne is you may think that piling it all on is going to cover more, and really it can just cake up more and look even more emphasized than it would have been just either with nothing on it or a very light hand. And I think I've just liked that look a bit more now, and I think that's the reason I don't really wear as much makeup anymore. I'm gonna take this cream blush from Milani in the shade Cheek Kiss. I've been loving this. Even when I don't wear makeup, this is one of the items I will wear just because it's really nice. And you know, like, even with blush, I used to never wear blush just a few years ago because I always thought my skin is so red anyways from all my scarring. Why would I add more blush on top? And now I love it. I think it makes me look youthful. It reminds me of summer. And I think, you know, it obviously comes with like the makeup trends in the industry too, but I've definitely felt myself grow when it comes to how I like my makeup done and just the idea of makeup altogether. I'm gonna use the Rare Beauty liquid highlighter. Even this whole thing, like, I've used liquids basically this whole routine except for that bit of powder, whereas before I always thought liquids just made everything more emphasized, and I would really stray away from them because I wanted everything to look as matte as possible, because matte makeup didn't emphasize texture as much as glittery makeup would, you know? And it's just crazy how now I honestly, I don't care how my skin looks, but I don't really worry about that as much. For eyeshadow, I'm gonna use my Milani Gilded Nudes and some brushes. Eyeshadow is also a section in my makeup that I feel like has gone really weirdly recently because I don't experiment as much with it. And eyeshadow used to be honestly my favorite step of my routine. And I honestly think it might have been because I hated my skin so much that I would do my skin makeup just to get it covered. And then I could actually have fun with the eyeshadow and actually play and create. And that was so much fun. Whereas now I feel like I don't do as much eyeshadow and I don't apply like these huge lashes just because I don't necessarily want to take the focus away from my face. I'm just adding some peachy colors in the crease right now. I want to do something really light and airy, but I thought I would do some peaches, so at least stepping a bit out of my comfort zone recently and not just doing like a dark not just doing a bit of eyeshadow as eyeliner. Whereas before I'd literally go to school with like neon orange and blue and all the colors of eyeshadow. I loved it. And I don't know, well, I know what changed, you know. I know that I just don't feel like I need to do that every day. Hit snooze and chill is what I'm taking in now. But I think I want to start just going back into the makeup for the reasons I fell in love with it, and not as a way to cover my skin, but rather just have fun, express my artistry, and maybe not wear it every day, because honestly I think that was a bit too much for my skin, and I like letting my skin breathe. But doing these types of tutorials every now and then so I can just have fun, sit in front of the camera, chit chat, still show you guys some makeup techniques. And I feel like it's good to have someone on YouTube that has texture and acne scars and see in real life how that makeup looks on skin like that, and not just on perfected skin, if that makes sense. And you know, if I can provide that platform and I haven't been providing it yet, I think that's what kind of upsets me, because I always did makeup tutorials with the target of here's how to cover everything, here's how to do that, but you can have so much fun with it, but you don't necessarily have to cover everything. I'm gonna take a bit of the nude shades. I'm just gonna apply this to the lid. I don't think I want to do any sparkle today. I loved my sparkle though. I would always apply, you guys know those Milani glitters were always all over my lids. I was obsessed. And I do want to say I really appreciate your guys' suggestions, or any of you who reach out to me and just ask me questions or just let me know that you support me. It honestly means so much. And I know I took like a week off here, which now looking back was probably the perfect week for me to take this break, especially with the loss I just experienced and stuff, and I really just needed time to process. But I think filming has always been something that has helped me, you know, whether it was a breakup or stress with school or work or whatever it was, you know, even stress with YouTube, when YouTube has now become more of a job type thing, you know, coming back and just filming one of those videos like this where I can just sit down and talk and just reflect on all the reasons I started it and have fun, that is so healthy for me. And I think it's a similar thing to watching your favorite creators too on YouTube. I know I get that, like, you just feel relaxed and it's like a break from your day. And today I really had to take my own advice and film a video that I always say, like, I hope that this video helps someone. And I was like, you know what, I need to film a video like this where I just sit down and talk about nothing so that I can feel better. I have 2 more weeks of school left. Really excited to just almost be done, because with everything going on, I just want to be done really bad. because I did take spring classes this year. I don't mind taking them because they keep me busy and stuff, but after taking 13 courses a year, I do have to say I'm a little done with school at the moment and just kind of want a break and want summer to come. I always look forward to the warm weather every single year. So I'm so excited for summer to just hang out with family and friends and have time to film more content, because obviously with school, you know, I post 3 times a week and that's really my limit when I'm doing a full course load. But I might for the summer do a couple more times a week, get some more content in there and get you guys more videos. I'm gonna take this lip liner from Essence in the shade Cute Pink. Yeah, I'd really love to know what you guys want to see. I'm also gonna take Wild Clover from Rimmel. I'm gonna take Milani's I Am Smart. This is their matte bold lipstick. Lipsticks too, I love lipsticks so much. And I'd always do lipstick swatches, but I haven't done one in a really long time. I feel like I should do some more. I just put on Milani's Keep It Full lip gloss in the shade Natural Luster, and I'm just gonna spray my face with their Sativa Green Goddess spray. Alright guys, so here is the finished makeup look. I haven't said that in so long. If you followed along just for the makeup, thank you for sticking around this long. And you know, it's a really nice look that's super natural and doesn't emphasize texture and stuff. So if you guys want to see a more like in-depth tutorial on this type of look without all the rambling, let me know down below in the comments. But also please let me know what type of videos you guys want to see. If you want more skincare, more makeup, let me know so I can kind of try to guide my channel and redirect myself here. Because I love what I'm doing now, but I also do miss the makeup and creative side that I had incorporated into my channel, and it's kind of fading recently. Also, I just want to say, I don't want to get emotional, but I just want to say thank you so much for allowing me to have this platform, because I wouldn't have it without you guys, and letting me have a space where I can just come to relax and get things off my mind, and especially through times like this where I just need an outlet. I just want to say thank you for that. So yeah, I don't want to keep this video going too much longer, but I love you guys all so much. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and also turn on my post notifications so you get notified every single time I upload a new video. And yeah guys, that's it for this one. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Oh, you tell me stories, you tuck me